Welcome to Mods of the Week. In this section, I'll be sharing what I believe are the best mods released recently or those updated to the latest versions of Minecraft. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. Ancient Curse is a mod that aims to enrich deserts with content inspired by ancient Egypt. It is currently in an early stage of development, so much of its content is not yet available in survival mode. Even so, its quality is clearly visible in the creatures, especially in the unique and well-themed design of each one. However, the animation still needs some polishing to make combat more enjoyable and to better balance the challenge, as the damage felt excessive for now. We'll have to wait for future updates to see how the mod evolves, but it's definitely worth considering when putting together a mod pack. With this mod, you'll be able to find elephants in desert biomes such as deserts and savannas. They are uncommon creatures, so you'll have to do quite a bit of exploring to find them. They can be tamed with apples and, although in theory they should protect you, in my experience they didn't do so in a very noticeable way. Still, if any creature attacks them, they will fight back, rearing up on their hind legs to unleash a powerful stomp that deals damage and launches enemies into the air. Once tamed, you can ride them and use them as a means of transportation, even with more than one player at a time. While moving, elephants can perform their stomp, shaking the ground and proving lethal against groups of enemies, making them perfect allies for large-scale battles. Dragonforged is an ambitious mod, heavily inspired by Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. Although it's still in an early stage, it already offers enough content to be worth trying. It delivers a dark fantasy experience, adding new sets of armor and weapons, along with revamped terrain generation that brings a fresh and different perspective to the vanilla experience. You can also find small structures scattered throughout the world, enhancing immersion. As with other standout mods, Dragonforged's greatest strength lies in its enemies, highly detailed creatures with carefully crafted color palettes and gradients, and a style that, while slightly vanilla-friendly, isn't confined to that framework, finding the perfect balance to look spectacular. If, like me, you enjoy a medieval fantasy style, this mod fits exactly what you're looking for. Barnyard Buddies is a simple mod that adds new variants of creatures that are completely vanilla-friendly. For now, it includes chickens, goats, and pigs, keeping a style that fits perfectly with the original Minecraft. It's not an extravagant mod. Its content feels like a small official game update. Each creature plays the role you'd expect, with new wools and foods as its main additions. Its greatest value lies in the variety it offers, as species change depending on the biome, giving you an extra reason to go out and explore. Feasts of the Fallout is a food-focused mod that adds new creatures, mostly passive or neutral, designed to serve as livestock for obtaining meat, as well as new vegetables to expand the culinary variety. Although its main focus is food, the mod also includes some hostile creatures that will attack if you enter their aggro range. They don't pose a major challenge, as their role isn't to be the core of combat but rather to complement the overall experience. In creative mode, the mod's tabs display all its content, a wide selection of vegetables and meats that can be transformed into a large variety of foods. It's an interesting mod that encourages exploration to find and tame the diverse livestock scattered across the world. Hellstone Golem is a combat-focused mod featuring a boss you can find in the Nether, waiting for any explorer skilled enough to face it. The fight is demanding and features 3 special attacks. With its massive arms, it can slam the ground, dealing devastating physical damage or creating waves of fire that burn any player in their path. If you try to keep your distance, it will hurl explosive blocks that not only deal blast damage but also set you on fire. The battle unfolds in 2 phases. In the second, its arms ignite with streams of magma, increasing the lethality of its attacks. It also has extreme resistance to melee damage, so it's recommended to equip a bow and stay on the move to constantly dodge its assaults. Defeating it will reward you with a new resource to craft a chest plate, a sword, and a totem. The chest plate burns enemies when they hit you, the sword inflicts burns with every strike, and the totem not only saves you from death but also sets all nearby enemies ablaze. a perfect mod for those who enjoy a true combat challenge. Min's Multiverse is a mod without a defined theme, but it introduces some truly interesting creatures. Among them stands out an aquatic creeper, an unsettling presence that, despite its intimidating appearance, is completely peaceful, though more than a few players will likely get quite the scare when they spot it unexpectedly. The mod also adds a mini-boss with an imposing design, a warrior standing with arms crossed, carrying on his back multiple swords earned in past battles. Although neutral by nature, he will attack if he feels threatened. His most spectacular offensive move consists of a rain of swords emerging from portals, forcing you to stay in constant motion. A single mistake could mean defeat in just a few hits. If you try to get close, he will quickly retreat, making you search for the perfect moment to strike while dodging his projectiles. For now, these creatures don't spawn naturally in survival mode, but they're perfect for events and challenges on servers. Companions is probably the best pets and companions mod available right now, a theme I've always found fascinating and one that vanilla Minecraft has barely explored. Wolves aren't enough, and the recently added armor for them doesn't solve much. Fortunately, mods always find creative ways to expand the game. In this case, the creatures can be found in new structures inhabited by illagers, and the mechanics for taming or summoning them vary depending on each one. Personally, I find the way you obtain them both curious and creative. You'll have companions specialized in combat, perfect for accompanying you in battles against enemies, dungeons, or raids, and others you can ride to traverse any terrain and reach your destination quickly. But the mod doesn't stop at pets. It also introduces new equipment, magical books with special attacks and abilities to enhance the combat system, as well as new armor and weapons. You can even face a boss, a robed ape that resides in an exclusive structure. The fight is challenging with two distinct phases, but never unfair. In my opinion, Companions has everything it takes to become an essential mod in any mod pack that seeks action, exploration, and loyal companions for the adventure. More Critters is a mod that adds a wide variety of ambient creatures to the Minecraft world, making biomes feel more alive and inhabited. Your adventure can begin upon finding a camp, which can spawn in almost any biome. There, you'll find a creature that serves as a fast mount, equipped with ample storage space. Inside the camp, you'll also find a villager willing to trade almost any item added by the mod, as well as a chest containing a book that provides useful information about its new additions. The creatures feature a vanilla-friendly design style, though their uses are quite unique. Each one has its own mechanics. Some will defend themselves if attacked, while others can serve more creative purposes, such as being used as a springboard to reach higher areas. The mod even introduces Enderman predators, neutral creatures that stealthily hunt these beings. If you manage to defeat them, you can obtain new gear to prepare yourself against the mod's most fearsome enemy, a large, flightless bird that inhabits mushroom biomes. This is the only hostile creature in the biome and comes armed with a series of deadly physical attacks, such as devastating stomp jumps, powerful beak charges, and even the ability to summon undead to assist it in battle. In short, More Critters is an excellent choice for those looking to populate the world with curious creatures, unique mechanics, and challenging combat. Bosses Rise is, without a doubt, the big revelation of recent weeks, a boss mod on par with giants like Mowzy's Mobs or Ender Cataclysm. Its level of polish is impressive, from the design of each boss to their animations and intricate combat systems. The bosses are formidable enemies with attack patterns that can overwhelm you in seconds. Each encounter is challenging and frenetic. You won't be able to let your guard down for even a moment. Learning to dodge and finding the perfect moment to strike will be key, adapting on the fly as the battle unfolds. The overall quality of the mod is exceptional. It's one of those rare gems that appear only a few times a year, and it will undoubtedly win over a specific type of player, those looking to refine vanilla Minecraft's combat system and take on a real challenge, one that demands your full attention to earn valuable rewards and gear capable of empowering your character. The accompanying structures range from simple designs to true architectural masterpieces, worthy of admiration even if, like me, your building skills are non-existent. I highly recommend it. Bosses Rises, so far, the best mod of the year, and it deserves to be played to experience its intensity and spectacle firsthand. Alright folks, that wraps up this week's video. Many of the mods we covered were truly exceptional. I focused on gathering the most recent creature mods, and along the way, I was completely surprised by how many boss mods showed incredible attention to detail and polish. I hope you enjoyed the mods and take some time to try them out for yourself. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoy Minecraft mod content. See you in the next video.